Well, for those of you who follow Bollywood stars, the Bollywood star Priyanka Chopra has married US singer Nick Jonas in India. The couple were wed in a Christian ceremony inside a palace in the city of Chopra, reportedly officiated by the groom's father. Priyanka Chopra is one of Bollywood's biggest female leads, and her husband is a former Disney star. The couple shared 5 photos of their special day, making note of Chopra's Mehndi, the traditional henna body art. And they said one of the special things about their relationship was the merging of their families, faiths and cultures. As well as today's ceremony, they plan to hold a traditional Hindu wedding tomorrow. Well, with me is Raj and Pablo from the BBC Asian Network, who know all about these things. So first of all, you also know Priyanka Chopra.
We know really well. Ever since she started, and we've interviewed her so many times, we've become friends. And we've even stayed at her house. And Pablo is madly in love with her. He's broken-hearted.
My mother really wanted me to marry her.
And Priyanka,
so every time I met her, I was like, will you marry me? And she's like, yeah.
It's been a running joke.
It's a running joke.
It's a running joke.
She's off the market now.
Yeah, well, I know. It's not happening.
Isn't it wonderful? It is absolutely
magical. Is this
magical.
the wedding of the century?
Bollywood meets Hollywood. What more can you want? 2 of the most gorgeous people on the planet. 2 superstars together.
If you think about what Nick's achieved, and if you think about what Priyanka's achieved outside of Bollywood in terms of an international level, it's a huge deal. I mean, these guys are going to be big. Just in terms of like the coverage they're going to get. I think Hello's got the deal for their pictures. It's going to be massive for Priyanka. It's going to be massive for Nick.
One of the things about Priyanka is she's so down to earth and she's so family orientated as well. And she's fallen in love with Nick Jones' family. It's just like magical to see them together.
They're from 2 very different cultures. Tell us about that.
Well, he's from Texas. His family's from Texas, and they're quite Orthodox Catholics. And they're quite traditional. Priyanka Chopra's from a Hindu background.
But Priyanka's kind of like, you know, she's been educated in New York. She's kind of quite a fae with multicultural, just in terms of kind of like accepting other faiths. And I think her parents, well, especially her mother and her brother,
because her dad's passed away.
Because her dad's passed away, is quite. They're quite kind of like, if this is what's going to make you happy, good for you.
But it's also Hinduism. We're very open. We're very open to different cultures, various traditions, and we're Bollywood. Bollywood, we have Christian families, we have Muslim families, we have Hindu families. Everyone gets together. It's all about a wedding.
As long as the costumes are right.
Yeah.
They did certainly seem to allude they posted some pictures that we've seen of some of the prep towards the Indian ceremony, but some of the comments, they were talking about kind of bringing the families together. So they seem to be perhaps nodding to those 2 different cultures.
I think there's an assimilation that's going on where it is kind of an acceptance. But if you look at Priyanka's career, it's kind of gone from just being in Bollywood, then doing Quantico, and then going to Hollywood, and then kind of her accepting the fact that, you know what, it's almost like an education that, you know, if I want to marry somebody who's non-Asian,
that's fine.
It's fine.
And I think, you know, if you think of like the Catholic tradition, it's all about large families. It's all about the wedding as well, but it's family-centric as well. And that's what Indian culture is about. So it's a natural match.
And if you look at some of the pictures that are on, you know, social networking, Priyanka has put pictures of her and her mother-in-law everywhere. And it's quite heartwarming.
Do you think that she is the first truly global superstar?
You know, this is going back about 6 years ago. She took a big decision. She was at the top of her profession in Bollywood and decided, like, I want to break the Hollywood market. Nobody. And she whispered to us, should I do it? Should I not do it? And we said, you are going to be the new Sophia Loren, because she was a world superstar, and that's what Priyanka's becoming.
I actually remember the time that we said that to her. She was here promoting a certain brand, a fashion brand.
And she just kissed us, and that was it. And then we were in her house, and like, she's got a big, massive cinema screen, right? We weren't watching any of her movies. She was actually watching programmes of ours, and we were laughing. And you stole her toothbrush. And she goes, that's why I'm not going to marry you. I'm going to marry somebody lovely. And she has. We love Nick.
Well, we're so pleased, and we hope you get tapes of both ceremonies in the mail. You can watch it over and over. Raj and Pablo from the BBC's Asian Network, thank you very much.
Thank you.